Hello YouTube, welcome to my team builder for week 5 of the IBL versus my good friend Shykrow. He also does YouTube videos. His channel link will be in the description. It is in every description of every one of my videos, at least all the IBL ones. Don't forget to hit that like button if you like it. I know I sound like basic YouTuber now, but you know, I feel like it. Don't judge me. Also, hit subscribe if you are so inclined. You don't have to, but you could. It's an option. So, Shykrow's draft is terrifying. I'm not expecting to win here. Really not. But I'm going to give it my all. I'm not going to give up. I think I've come up with really the best team that I can. And, I mean, I just kind of have to go for it. I've had both my friend Pony, who I fought week 1, and my friend Mason, who I have yet to fight, helped me build this team, and I started on my own. And really, it doesn't come together. I can handle certain things, but if he brings certain other things, then that's out the window. And certain sets that he could bring can literally screw my entire team, such as a defensive Mew, which is his first draft pick. Defensive Mew, I literally can't touch with anything but Incineroar, like on my entire draft, and maybe Pythagoras or anything with Shadow Ball. I don't really know, but defensive Mew from the team that I have, at least, nothing except for Incineroar does more than 50%, unless it's actually no. Even if it's set up, nothing does more than 50%. Defensive Mew is terrifying. Second pick is Bisharp, also terrifying. Lead Bisharp with rocks. He has like 4 Pokemon that can set up rocks. If he gets rocks up at all, one of my Pokemon is completely useless. So, I mean, I can get rid of them. He can also get rid of his own with Defog. But if he gets rocks up and they are not gotten rid of, one of my Pokemon is completely useless. And there's nothing I can really do about that, because if he doesn't get rocks up, it can screw him over big time. So I kind of need to have it. But next is the Tangrowth, which I also have very specific. A defensive Tangrowth, nothing on my team can touch, except for the Incineroar. As you can see, Incineroar is pretty important here. It hits all 3 of his Oumons very hard. And I expect all 3 of them, honestly. Next is the Terrakion, which, as I just said to my friend Mason, depending on what set he runs, this thing can fuck my entire team. One set cannot individually fuck everything on my team. But if he could have like 3 Terrakions, all with different sets, I would be done. Because Scarf Terrakion handles half my team. Banded Terrakion handles half my team. He doesn't need 3. He can go 2. He can literally go 2 and just kind of screw me. But I have answers. I'm hoping I can make it work. Really, I'm just relying on him misplaying, which I don't think will really happen, but we'll see. Next up is the Komodo, which he recently traded for his Reuniclus, and this thing is also terrifying, but I don't know if he'll bring it or not. He could. I wouldn't be surprised if he does, and if he does, again, I just kind of lose, but I'm trying my best. Next is the Tornadus, Priority Defog, all that stuff. Also hits like a fucking truck. Swearing a lot in this video because I'm really not excited to fight this team. Really, really not. I forgot to start music. I'm very flustered. I apologize. I don't even know if this music will work. But we are going to find out together. Is it playing? It is. It should be playing. If you guys can't hear it, I apologize. I don't know how to fix that. I'll figure out in the future. Oh, I just heard it without my headset on, so hopefully you guys can hear it now. But, I think you just messaged me. No, that's someone else. Okay. Don't really care about that. His first RU pick, sorry I got sidetracked, is the Milotic with Marvel Scale and also competitive. This thing can screw me, depending on which set he runs. Marvel Scale Flame Orb, it walls like half my team. Competitive, I can't run Intimidate Incineroar. And that's just, it's really upsetting. What is this? Go away. Next we have the Rotom Heat, which is I have answers for it. It's not game ending if it doesn't happen, but I don't even know what I'm saying. I just got home from my first day of school for the year. I'm very flustered. I apologize. I'm also was literally just trying to fix this team with Mason, and yeah. So then we have the Mega Banette, which Priority Will-O-Wisp can screw me. The Rhydon, which is his only switch into the Tapu Koko, thank God. Once this thing is gone, Tapu Koko kinda just volt switches for free. Then we have the Miltank here. Again, I'm not really too scared of it, but I do expect him to bring it. And also the Grand Bowl. Really not scared of this at all. But if he does, I haven't really looked too hard into it, so who knows, it could completely surprise me and screw me over. This is my team. Not very impressive, I know. We have Ringo the Tapu Koko. I have changed its name because I wasn't really feeling Zimbabwe, and I remembered this is what I named the Tapu Koko that I caught in Sun and Moon. If you get where the name is from, you get it. If you don't, you don't. It's not a very super obvious reference, but it is a reference. It is Specs, because this thing literally does insane damage to everything on his team, even the Rhydon if I hit Grass Knot, if I predict the swap and hit Grass Knot. So, really, the only thing that can, other than the Rhydon that can take hits from this thing, is the Tangrowth, which still takes a solid 30% from it, and so, I mean, when the Incineroar, even max HP, max defense on that thing, is doing over 70%, I'm good with doing 30. I really am. Next we have the Cresselia, Moonduck, Leftovers, Levitate, Psychic, Hidden Power Fighting, Thunderwave, and Moonlight. This is also a very specific set. It is my only switch-in for Terrakion. Literally my only switch-in. And every time I send this thing in, he's going to the Bisharp, so I'm hoping I can click Thunderwave, and then I can paralyze it, which literally makes it so Incineroar can just completely wall that thing. And then, if it's low enough, I'm not sure exactly how low it has to be right now, but I will double check before the battle, which could be happening at any moment now. The Hidden Power Fighting should be able to kill. It's quad effective, it should do at least 50%. I know I calced it, I don't remember what the calc was, but I have it on there for a reason. Psychic Stab for the Terrakion and stuff. Moonlight to get health back, obviously. Next up, we have my second nuke. I have the Ladybeard, the Mega Aerodactyl, holding the Aerodactylite, obviously, with Tough Claws, Stone Edge, Earthquake, Aerial Ace, and Hone Claws. This thing is a late game nuke. If it gets a Hone Claws up, there's not a whole lot on his team that can take a hit. I outspeed everything barring Choice Scarfers. I think the way that I have it set, I outspeed everything up to Scarf Bisharp, or even Scarf Camelo, I think. But anything faster than that, that is Scarfed, I do not outspeed. I have this thing speed creep too. I believe this thing is speed creeped for just his Tornadus, which is his fastest unscarfed thing on his team. So, yeah. I don't think that there's anything on his team that I can't touch with this moveset. Could be wrong, But especially if I get a +1 up with Home Claws, there's nothing I can't touch. So again, late game sweeper. Next we have S'mores the Incineroar, Assault Vest, Blaze this time. I love running Intimidate, but I just can't. So it has to be Blaze. Yeah, this thing is my only thing that has really specially defensive. It's my only thing that is really specially defensive at all. Except for the natural bulk on Moonduck. Yeah, even Jeremy here is physically defensive. So, if he has special mons, this thing can take the hit from almost any of them. But not a lot of his team is very scary on the special side, which is why I have so many physical walls, because the scariest things are the Bisharp and the Terrakion, which are both physical attackers. He also has the Komodo now, which is very scary on the special side, and Incineroar can't take a hit from, but I'm hoping that Moonduck can. I don't know what it gets to hit Moonduck. I think I should look at that, but I don't think this team is changing much, because this is the best I have. This thing basically forces the Bisharp to switch every time, and then I can safely go for Drain Punch, or I'm gonna go for U-turn the first time, just to see what he goes to. It could either be the Milotic or the Terrakion. If he's expecting me to go for knockoff, he could very easily go to the Terrakion to try to get a justified boost, and in that case I can Drain Punch it. But if I get the U-turn, then I get a clean switch to Tapu Koko, who... actually, I might not want to go to Tapu Koko there. I might want to go to Dragonite instead, in case it's Scarfed. Because Scarf Terrakion... I'm actually going to do the calc right now, just to see if a Scarf Terrakion can one-shot Ringo. I believe it can. And I know it outspeeds because it's Scarfed. Earthquake has a chance to one-shot, an 18% chance to one-shot. And I guaranteed one-shot with the Dazzling Gleam or Grass Knot, and I can pretty safely go for Volt Switch. That does 76 to 90. So, really I'm just going Grass Knot there because his best switch is the Rhydon, which if I Scarf myself, or if I Specs myself into Volt Switch too early with the Rhydon still alive, then that causes issues. But next we have Jeremy, the Empoleon, Leftovers, Defiant, just in case he tries to like defog or something on me. I have Defiant. I originally had Aqua Jet and Brick Break on this thing, because his best answers to this thing are the Terrakion and the Bisharp. Or this thing kind of walls the Bisharp also walls it. But I decided I'd rather have Roar on it and just go for Scald Burns than have Aqua Jet. So then I have Defog and Stealth Rock. This is my Rock Setter. Rocks are very important because if I have Rocks up, Ringo guaranteed one-shots everything. Except for the Tangrowth, I believe. With at least one of its moves on its moveset, Ringo guaranteed one-shots everything. Which is huge. Defog to get rid of hazards, hopefully, but obviously I can't with potentially competitive Milotic and a, I mean, actually I can with the Milotic still around because I can just Roar, but that Bisharp, if that thing gets to +2, Stone Edge kills Incineroar, and that's my best switch-in. So, yeah, that is terrifying. And lastly, we have Pearl, the Dragonite, Weakness Policy, Multi-Scale Dragonclaw, Earthquake, Agility, and Roost. Playing with this thing. Late game Sweeper, I just read something that, whatever. Late game Sweeper, does at least 50% to pretty much everything except for like defensive Mew and Tangrowth, which I'm hoping will be chipped or gone by that point. Can take, as long as the rocks aren't up, can take any super effective hit, get the weakness policy off, get an agility off, outspeed everything except for a Scarf Terrakion or a Scarf Tornadus. I literally, even if I make this thing max speed, I can't without going Jolly, and if I don't go Jolly, then if I don't go Adamant, then I don't one-shot things. I also have Roots just in case. I might take that off and replace it, because I can't safely Roost on anything. I could replace it with Wing Attack to hit the Tangrowth with. But other than that, there's nothing really better that this thing gets. Or Aerial Ace I would probably go instead. But there's nothing better that this thing gets. Like, there's literally just nothing. I could... do I want to play... Dragon Tail is negative priority, doesn't it? My speed wouldn't matter. I'm sorry, I have hiccups. So yeah. This fuck. Hiccups. This is the team I'm gonna go with. Could be battling him any minute now. I'll obviously do a separate video for when I'm battling him. Yada yada yada. It's all good. Yeah, so I will see you guys tomorrow for the battle. You guys will be seeing this on Saturday, hopefully. Today is actually Thursday as I'm recording this. But it's the day I'm battling him, so... yeah. Oh, I hope this goes well. If it doesn't, I kind of just get fucked. I'm not really expecting to win like I said in the beginning, but I'm not going down without a fight. This is going to be the battle that I try the hardest in. So, yeah, don't count me out just yet. If he makes a few misplays, I can easily win this. But he's a very good player. I don't expect him to make misplays. So I'm really not expecting to win. But we gonna try, like I said. I'm rambling, repeating the same thing over and over and over again. You guys are probably sick and tired of hearing me. Might replace Roost on the Dragonite after doing some calcs. I will let you guys know in the battle video if I do that. But that will be all. Again, like I said in the beginning of the video, hit the like button if you enjoyed. If you feel so inclined, you can hit subscribe. I certainly won't complain. And I will see you guys in the next video. And goodbye, my friends.